You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many.
What's up, Unstoppable Squad? Today we have another WWE news. Vince McMahon's fingerprints are all over this week's script for WWE Raw. WWE has a lot of things going on within the company, and Vince McMahon is still very much involved with the company's business. It seems this week's episode of Monday Night Raw has his fingerprints all over it, because I've been seeing a lot of reports of Ringside News reporting that they're changing a lot of things on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, only one that's actually in charge of moving things around is always Vince McMahon. When Triple H was in charge, we never saw him doing that. According to PW Insider, Vince McMahon influence on WWE's creative direction continues to foment. Last week's WWE Raw saw drastic revisions, followed by a significant changes on WWE SmackDown. McMahon's fingerprints will be all over tonight's Raw in Savannah, Georgia. So if any of you guys think that Raw sucks tonight, well, thank pretty much Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's influence is expected to increase, especially as the Endeavor evacuations approaches. The recent trend of McMahon's involvement in creative decisions is likely to continue. During last Friday episode, 3 previous announced matches were completely removed from the broadcast without any acknowledgement, causing frustration among the backstage crew and promoting responses from wrestlers like Bayley and Sashi on social media. Despite not being physically present for tonight's show, McMahon has been remotely making changes since WrestleMania 39 to vary degrees. It is worth noting that tonight's Raw is the final episode for the Red Brand before the Money in the Bank event in London this Saturday. As the event draws nearer, one thing remains certain: uncertainty is the prevailing theme. As Ringside News previously reported, the opening segment for this week's episode of Raw is set to involve Dominic Mysterio. It seems that Mysterio's faction will be represented throughout the show as well. They also reported on that plan for tonight's main event match. Also noted that this week's episode of WWE Raw might be a big rush. We will have to see how things develop from this point on. Obviously, there could be a lot to unpack because Vince McMahon is involved. What's your take on WWE changing up plans so much thanks to Vince McMahon? Sound off in the comments below. I'm Unstoppable and I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.